Good morning, Carolina. You made it to Sunday. It's August 2nd. I'm Tamara Scott. This morning on Eyewitness News. Deadly shooting in Stovall overnight. One dead, another in the hospital. This morning on Eyewitness News, we begin here in the Breaking News Center, tracking several news stories this morning. Now to the war with Iran and record oil company profits as prices at the pump continue to rise. All this amid new tensions in the Strait of Hormuz. ABC's Perry Russum has the latest. If you got a new pickleball set for Christmas, maybe this is a good day to go out.
Oh, I thought you were telling me that I got a pickleball. I didn't get no pickleball set.
I know somebody did, though. Flags, they are up, and the siren, it's sounding. The Canes are now just one win away from lifting up the Stanley Cup. Tomorrow, the city of Raleigh will lift Stage 1 water restrictions. It comes after recent rain helped our local drought and led to a rebound at Falls Lake. The lake is now at 84% capacity. New details into an armed robbery that led to an officer-involved shooting in Rocky Mount. Police now say the investigation centers around a 42-year-old man at US 421 and NC 902 here. Starting next week, drivers on NC 902 will be redirected into turning right. Elena, this is a tool that teachers and students work with on a daily basis. So how is this changing their workday? Reading through the transcript was heartbreaking. It illustrates those scary moments when Zoe called for help and ultimately losing her life. And Steve, both experts agree in the coming days that we will learn whether or not this is going to remain contained or become a broader regional conflict. Federal court appearance scheduled for former FBI Director James Comey here in North Carolina may be called off. His attorneys today filed a motion asking the judge to cancel the Monday morning hearing in Greenville. I told him I would bring him a present because he has been teasing me about where did I get
Where'd you get your phone finger?
Don't worry about it. It's yours now.
Hey, what is it?
Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce got engaged.
Yeah.
It's basically sports. No, I'm just kidding. It was a good year for sports.
If he can buy me one of those watch party tickets, you know how many tickets I want?
How many?
One. I just want one. I want one.
North Carolina Senator Tom Tillis back in the spotlight as he continues to withhold support for Todd Blanche's nomination as Attorney General. What a year in sports we've had. Champions crowned, records shattered, and history made across nearly every league. A deadly shooting is under investigation in Stovall overnight. The sheriff's office says one person died. A second victim was taken to Duke Hospital. And now to a heartbreaking story. A Henderson family is coping with the loss of a beloved mother who died on Christmas Eve. As authorities intensify a crackdown on demonstrators. Human rights groups say dozens have been killed and thousands detained as internet and phone service remains cut off across much of the country. If you are a high school basketball team playing in a holiday tournament, it's pretty normal occurrence. But if you're a high school basketball team with an invite to the play in the John Wall tournament, you must be pretty special.
This is ABC 11 Eyewitness News.
Good morning, Carolina. I'm Tamara Scott in for Bianca Holman. It's Saturday, April 25th. This morning on Eyewitness News, we begin here in the Breaking News Center, tracking several news stories this morning. In Chatham County, deputies say a man is behind bars after a road rage incident on US 64 where they say a driver fired a gun during a confrontation. Authorities say it happened around 6 p.m. on Thursday along the US 64 bypass near exit 385 in Pittsboro. We're told deputies responded after a driver reported another driver shot at them while traveling westbound. Investigators say Siler City Police later located and arrested the suspect. 22-year-old James Hunter Routh of Wilmington is now facing multiple charges, including assault by pointing a gun, carrying a concealed weapon, and an open container violation. And right now, we're following breaking news out of Cumberland County. This morning, a man is behind bars after a shooting back in March at an apartment complex in Fayetteville that killed 46-year-old Tony Chance. We're told 33-year-old Jordan Whipple turned himself into police. Whipple is charged with first-degree murder. Right now, he's being held at the Cumberland County Detention Center without bond. Also breaking, a man is dead after a shooting in Fayetteville. Around 2:45 this morning, officers responded to the scene at a home in the 600th block of Berwick Drive. When crews got there, police say they found one man inside with gunshot wounds. He later died at the scene. Right now, this is an active investigation. Police say it's an isolated incident and there's no threat to the public. And breaking overnight, one person is dead after a crash involving a motorcycle and a car in Cary. Police responded to the scene around 10 last night near NC Highway 55 and Edgemore Avenue. Police say the motorcyclist died at the scene. We're told the other driver stayed at the scene and is cooperating with officers. This is an ongoing investigation. Well, let's take a look at the Raleigh Raleigh skyline this morning. It's beautiful, and I know we've been needing some rain, and we're probably going to get some. Let's check in with First Alert meteorologist Steve Stewart.
More on that coming up in a few minutes, Tamara.
Hey, thank you, Steve. And as we get ready for this weekend's possible showers, now's a good time to download the ABC 11 mobile app. We'll send all the weather headlines directly to your devices. You can also check the First Alert Doppler net and the 7-day forecast. Well, a U.S. Army Special Forces soldier is facing federal charges, accused of using classified military intelligence to place bets and profit on a prediction market. Federal prosecutors say Gannon Van Dyke, who's based at Fort Bragg, helped plan and execute the operation to arrest Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro and used that inside knowledge to place bets on Polymarket. According to court documents, Van Dyke made just over $400,000 between December of last year and January of this year. He's now facing 5 federal charges. It's a case many people don't know yet how to prevent. Now, Van Dyke appeared in federal court in Raleigh yesterday. He received a $250,000 unsecured bond, and he's due back in court next week. Well, this morning we're getting a better picture of the timeline and technology used to help locate a man from the Triangle who's accused of planning to carry out an attack on black people at a festival in New Orleans. Christopher Gillum was a longtime law enforcement officer with the Chapel Hill Police Department and Orange County Detention Center. He was arrested in Florida 2 days ago. Jimmy's Price is learning more about the technology credited with preventing what police are calling a mass shooting event. And that was Jimmy's Price reporting. While Gillum was caught en route to New Orleans, Brian says their real-time crime center facial recognition cameras were set to recognize Gillum the minute he stepped onto New Orleans streets. Right now, this is being celebrated as a collaborative effort from North Carolina to Florida to New Orleans that potentially prevented a mass shooting. And right now, a burn ban remains in effect across North Carolina. We'll break down the key safety reminders you need to know. And cleanup is underway after a severe tornado outbreak swept through the Midwest, including Oklahoma. We'll take a look at the devastation, but first, good morning, Steve.
Hey, good morning there, Tamara. Good morning, everybody. High clouds out there right now. Temperatures are in the 60s, flirting with 70 already in Raleigh and Durham.